Here's some things I'm working on in the future and present presently and in the future. I originally got this car because I wanted to start doing body work because I'm really not good at it. And I found a 69 Newport and I started cutting some pieces out of it. And cutting the old pieces out of this one. And then I got a letter from the city that said I can't have old cars in my, upscale starter 1,000 square foot home neighborhood, which kind of led to this Oxland property. But this project has changed hands and ideas, and I keep putting it on the back burner. But somebody mentioned it live one day that I should put a diesel engine in it, and I was like, that was such a good idea. So now I want to put a diesel engine in here and give it an air brake system and just turn it in. I mean, it's basically a truck anyway, these old cars. But I keep pushing this one back. Hopefully it's something I can get to in the future. This is a 1974 Chrysler New Yorker. And it's pretty much a runner already. There's a few things I want to do to it to make it like a daily driver. One of them is a battery. But I cut the muffler off of this to put another one on, went to the parts store, bought some other things, and forgot to get a muffler. So this is a 440 with a straight pipe. I've got to fix a few things like the cooler lines, and it's got a transmission leak. But other than that, just little things to get. Oh, and I want to replace the rear springs. You can't see it from here, but it really hangs low. I like to get those recurved or get some new ones. That's the 74 New Yorker and 69 Imperial. Plus I had to reshut these doors because these Transformers doors came unlatched. This is the 88 Fifth Avenue. It's also the car that I would take to Hoopty Cross events and race in it to promote my nonprofit that goes to provide financial mechanical assistance to people who depend on their vehicles for a living. I jumped this one. It was a little jump, but it was enough to bend the frame. You can see it. And when the frame bent, it's got a 318 in it, so the distributor's in the back. The distributor pushed up against the firewall and broke the rotor button. So this still should be a runner, and I still should be able to drive it even though the frame's a little bent, because eventually I want to have a dirt track out here that goes, 0 and then over there and then in a circle and then it comes back around. But I also got to level all this or clear it out. It's hard to do because it's so thick. I got some of it cleared out with the Coyote, but the problem is all these sticks that stick up and all this really thick stuff that I drive through pokes up in some of the hydraulic lines underneath it, and one of them poked up into the fan blade, so it gets it done. I mean, it got a lot of it, but I'm kind of afraid if I keep doing it under those circumstances, I'm going to end up puncturing something and have a catastrophic failure. With the dirt track idea, I've got a couple of front wheel drive dirt track candidates that would be fun to put out there. And this is the Newport. This is the one I was going to take the floors out of for the Imperial. That was the one I started doing till the city said, you cannot do this here. I might even end up making this one because I've got the fenders and hood and all the parts. Park it up next to the 88 and have like a fountain coming out of it or a fireplace or something. This one is the 69 Dodge Charger. It's orange. It was originally blue. And according to the fender tag, I mean, I think it was a metallic blue. I can't remember, but the tag's still in here, which would be a great candidate for restoring back to its fender tag. Because I know there's a lot of people that don't like seeing General Lees and a lot of purists. I'm both of those. I have a General Lee. It's right there. But I also like original, like the Roadrunner. So I don't know, maybe sometime in the long-term future, this one will go back to its fender tag. So the Charger's got its original interior, and this is its original engine. And the original transmission's still in there, so it's got all of its things. Like I said, it'd be a good candidate for one of those showroom type restorations, but that's pretty expensive. Plus, these aren't decals. This is painted on. I think the carpet may have been replaced though, but the seats, headliner, dash and everything, it's OG. Except for the driver's side seatbelt. I had to take that out of the Newport because when these body panels got replaced, he got it mostly done. Then 2008 happened, and there was a lot of stuff that I had to finish. I had to put the front on, put the bumper on, the headlight assembly, just minor things. But it's a fantastic paint job, so I would hate to, I don't know. Do you redo it back to its fender tag? I'll enjoy it like this for a while. Maybe I'll enjoy it like this, drive the crap out of it. And then once the paint's faded, even if I have it that long, or whoever has it next can put it back to its original. And also, I want to put some glass packs on this, or straight pipes or something, because it sounds good, but it's really subtle. It's great for cruising, but I want it to be like, that's annoying. This is also the engine you saw. Obviously it's not in the car because it was on an engine stand. This is a 440 out of a 1973 RV. It's a great cruising motor, engine, power plant, heart, whatever. It runs nice and smooth. So, and that's where the straight pipes come in, or the glass packs. I want to hear this thing. Okay, moving on. This is a 68 Chrysler 300. I don't think I will ever, I can't say that. I would like to get this fender painted just to kind of match the rest of the car, because I think this side sat out in the sun. This has also got a 440 in it. But this one, I tell the story all the time. When I bought this, it still had the dealer plastic wrap on the seats, so this interior is in great condition. This one is kind of a daily driver, what do you call it, candidate. I need to fix the turn signals on this one. I've discovered a leak. It's either in the rear diff or it's in the brake line. I don't think it's in the brake line because last time I jacked it up and looked. But everything else works on here except for the flippy flops. They're electric on this one, so I can't mechanically do it. Like on the Imperial, I think those were vacuum. So in that, anyway. But this is still a smooth cruiser. It only had 54 or 55,000 miles on it. It's another one that I'd like to just drive. Probably get better gas mileage than Oxy over here. These are also dusty too, because I need to replace all this insulation. Yeah, it's expensive and I can't do that right now. So when I drive these, I'll just wipe them off. I don't want to put covers on them now because they're covered in dust, and then it'll mash it into the corners. Like, you can't see it. There's one on the back. This is the Roadrunner. I put a lot of stuff about this because a lot of people really love this one. It's it is all original. Everything on here is original except for the insides of the engine that were recently redone. This is the one that I've got all the props to, some jackets, some paperwork, documentation. I'm having trouble with this one though. I got it running and I drove it, but I think I'm having an issue with, even though I just replaced the points on here before I got the engine done, but I think the Advance, because when I'm driving it's strong, and when I shift to second, it kind of chokes out as I'm accelerating through second gear, and it does the same thing in third and fourth. It's like it's a little bit behind, or maybe it's the carburetor. I'll let you Holly fans and Edelbrock fans can debate on which one's better. That's the Roadrunner. These are the inside cars. And this one's kind of turning into what treadmills turn into, where you just kind of put stuff on it. I did get this engine running, so I know it runs, which is fantastic because it started right up. But this one ultimately, or eventually, is going to be, I want to get it running. I'm going to have to replace this interior because this carpet got so bad in here that when you're fiddling around in there, those carpet fibers dig into your skin and it makes it really itchy. So I got to pull all that stuff out and replace it without, not so much breaking the bank, but without using up all the value of it for Ox Auto. So once it gets fixed and drivable, I'm going to sell it. And then technically the owner still owns it. We're still figuring that out. But the whole idea is to get it running and sell it and give him what he wants for it, or just use it all for as a donation to Ox Auto. The newest one, although today I just found out that the engine's locked up. That's going to be rough. There was a small fire that happened here, but it ran until it parked. Ran until parked. So I'm hoping that I can free it up. I think it's been sitting since about 2017. But this is one of the Ox Auto assists. The owner of this has a father that is in his early 90s, and the family has had it for years. And I want to get it running so they can drive it again. It's just the feel-good story of the summer. In conclusion, I have a lot of things that I haven't done, but I got a lot of things that I want to do. And eventually, I keep saying that about the Imperial, the 69 Imperial.